Several levees in Louisiana overflowing in the wake of Tropical Storm Barry. They're prompting mandatory evacuations in part of the state. Joining us now by phone, Commander of the Mississippi Valley Division of the Army Corps of Engineers, Major General Richard Kaiser. Major General, I know you're a busy man today, so thank you so much for taking time to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on this afternoon.
My pleasure. So, Major General, reports of levees overflowing, but I just want to be clear here, we have no reports of any levees being breached at this point in time, correct?
Yeah, let me clarify that for you if I can. So you've got a couple of types of levees. You've got river levees, and I'd specifically highlight the Mississippi River levees. Not a single one of our Mississippi River levees has breached or overtopped during this significant event. So what you're seeing down in Plaquemines Parish and Terrebonne Parish are different kinds of levees. They're levees that are more designed to protect from storm surge from the backside. So what you've seen with Barry is a confluence of three huge things. A very, very high Mississippi River in an area that's been inundated for months, coupled with the storm surge of Barry, and then the continued inundation from rain. So the overtopping that you've seen in Plaquemines has already been stopped. We've been able to stop that. And my understanding is we're working on the overtopping in Terrebonne Parish right now.
So what are you most concerned about right now? What are you watching?
Well, it's not storm surge anymore. The storm surge has really abated. And really, it now becomes the rain and the flooding that we've had throughout this country for the last 200 days. And so really, as we look to the rainfall that's happening, remind everybody that 41% of our country drains right past New Orleans. So even if the rain is falling outside of Louisiana, Mississippi, we're going to see it again.
We know some evacuations have already been put into place. Are you expecting to have to issue more in the near future?
No, in fact, I think what you've seen is very, very favorable forecasts for the weather. And so many of the river stages, whether it's Amite and Comite River in Baton Rouge, the Mississippi River, and many others, the predicted forecasted crest has gone down significantly, and that's great news for everybody.
I know all flooding is bad flooding, but where does Barry stack up in terms of, this confluence of Barry plus all of the rain and snowmelt, which has been very, very heavy throughout the winter and spring this year? The confluence of these two events, where does it stack up?
Yeah, it's very significant. And I remind everybody it's the wettest our country has been in 125 years. So we started taking records in 1895, and we've never had a year like this. And so all that water has to pass through New Orleans, like we said. There are some areas that have been devastated, like the southern delta in Mississippi, the Yazoo backwater area in particular. So this rain will continue to hamper efforts to get those areas drained, and I don't think we're going to get much cropping done in that area this year. So this has been a tragic event for everybody.
Yeah, really tough for those farmers. Major General, thank you so much. I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.